today we're going to interview English teacher. So let's move on. Okay, the first question. In your opinion, how important are listening and speaking skill compared to reading and writing?
I don't think that any skills are lower than other skills, because I think before you are able to speak well and listen, understand, you have to have the vocab. You have to learn the vocab from reading, and also writing is a productive skill. It's the imitation of speaking. If you practice speaking, if you practice writing, and you are familiar with the sentence structures, you'll be able to speak English well too. So I guess all four skills are equally important. Second question, please.
Okay, so next question. Many students struggle with different English accent. How can they get used to them?
They have got to listen to videos, to clips, and try to understand all accents that they know. I think if they listen regularly, they will be able to understand different accents, and it's fun. I think it's fun to be able to catch the words that people from different cultures speak. That's very good. That's very fun.
Okay, so the next question is, what daily habits can students build to naturally improve their English skill?
They can, I think, watch clips, because watching clips is fun. That's one thing, and it's free. And you have to think that it's a daily activity. It doesn't take a lot of time. Some clips are very short, and you can repeat along. You can repeat along the speakers, and in that way your speaking ability will greatly improve. That's all for 3 questions. Now next student.
Question 4. Do you think we should improve the mode to make learning more effective?
I think reading is important, because reading allows students to have more vocabulary, and I think vocab helps students to be able to communicate well. If you know how to speak but you don't have the words, it's very difficult to express your opinion, to say even one sentence. Maybe you are blocked by having no words to say. So reading is the part that has to get improved very well, very soon.
Okay, next questions. What kind of teaching do you like, and do you think students understand along with you?
I like teaching, I think everything. I would like to teach, integrated skills. I mean, I speak and I write, and I have my students speak, and I also teach reading, and my students also read. So everything has to come together. It should be an integration of skills. I can teach all the skills. 3 ข้อแล้วอ่ะ
2 ค่ะ
Question number 6. How can teacher motivate students to learn English?
Teachers have got to understand students first of all. Teachers have got to understand students. That means they have to be polite, make students happy as 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 the teacher teaches them. That's one thing to motivate students. You should not say something that make your students angry with you, and also the teacher should have good teaching materials, okay, so that the students can follow and understand the lesson easily. It's not just explain something to students, because if they have to listen to the teacher all the time, it's not fun. Group work is another thing to motivate students. If you have your students work together, it's fun. When students work together, they feel comfortable. If some students may be shy when they have got to present or say something in front of the classroom. If you have them work in a group, it's really fun to learn, and that's how we motivate students to learn.
Next question: what are the advantages and disadvantages of using AI in English language teaching?
Using AI has got good points and bad points. The good points are it makes learning quick. You can find information or study something very quickly using AI. But the disadvantage is sometimes students do not think by themselves. They use the ready-made answers from AI. They never try to create something by themselves because AI can create it for them. So that's not good. AI has got both good things and bad things.
Next question: how can teacher create an English speaking environment in the classroom?
Teachers can be friendly to students, and that is one way to create a good environment for learning. The teacher, the first thing to do is to be friendly to students, make them feel like there is no danger in the classroom, and also you have got to have the teaching material, okay, like you have pictures in the classroom, you have maybe some sentences that teach something to students. It's a good environment to learn, and maybe the sitting, okay, the sitting, having students sitting in a circle could be a good idea too. Can be a good idea, and that's how we create the environment for learning.
Okay, hello. What inspired you to become a teacher?
Say it again. Say it again.
What inspired to
Inspired.
inspired you to become a teacher?
Oh, I don't know, but when I was young, I had some good teachers, and I wanted to be teachers like them. I think those teachers inspired me to be teachers. I think their jobs were very, very good. They could make students learn. So I want to be like them.
Okay. Second question.
Ah.
Okay. How do you handle children in the classroom?
Oh, I use many techniques. I try to, maybe I walk around the classroom to check that my students are attentive or not. And one way is to try to remember details about my students, so I know which student come from which province. For example, I know what something that a student in my class like. A students in my class like this. And I call names, okay, as a teacher. Yeah, I call names. I call my students by their nicknames. Okay, it's so that means I have a close relationship with my students.
What do you think about watching English movie with subtitle help of listening skill development?
I think watching movies is very good. It helps you to not just get more vocab. It also helps you to learn the culture and the real accents that native speaker use when they speak, and it's helped you to improve your listening and speaking ability. Now about using subtitles, I think using subtitles at the beginning is very useful, because if you are new, if you have just watched movies for just a short time, maybe you cannot follow the speakers. But after you watch movies for a long time, after you watch many movies and you are familiar with the accents of speakers, I believe I advise that you stop using subtitles. You will look at the subtitle only when you do not understand something, and that will be pretty good for you.
Okay, next question. When students get stuck or forget words while speaking, how should they handle it?
Oh, there are many ways to simplify what you speak. So sometimes the vocab is like too high. Vocab is too high. You can use simple words that are simpler or easier. Or you can even use your hands and your body to communicate. Okay, so don't get stuck. That's one thing. But if you get stuck, use simple words or easier words, easier sentence structures, and even use your body language.